Hey guys, what's up? I'm Rohit Khurana, host and Intellect Digest, and what we have here with us is Gionee Elife E8. In this video, I'm going to quickly unbox this and give you a quick review of this phone, including the display quality, audio, video playback quality, quick specification features, a quick camera test, and all that you need to know before you make up your mind to make a purchase decision. Let's get started with this one. Before I cut the seal, let me show you around the box. There is Gionee Elife E8 branding here, Gionee branding here, a white colored box with only the frame of the box. Looks inspired from the iPhone 6 packaging. On the rear of the phone, there is price information and quick specifications which are mentioned here. And this is the seal. On this side, you get the stickers which mentions the colors, bands, etc. and serial numbers. This one is a golden unit. It comes with a 6-inch AMOLED display which is Quad HD in display resolution. Pretty top-notch stuff when it comes to specs. It is powered by an Helios X10 octa-core processor, has 3 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of internal memory, fairly premium in terms of specs. This is how the box is, and this is the first thing in the box, which is the Gionee Elife E8 itself. A fairly large phablet category device with 6-inch display, something like we have seen on the Nexus 6. Let me dig into the box further and find out what else is there. This is a flip cover which is premium quality leather, like back on flip cover, and comes with this NFC antenna as well, if you see. So let me keep this to the side. This is a window cover and gets this cutout with which you can quickly access all the information on the screen. This here are some NFC stickers, a quick start guide, a warranty card, and a screen protector which has been bundled in the box. Further in the box you get a wall charger, and this one is a 2 ampere 5 volt charger. So technically a fast charger, but not a quick charge 2.0. These are color matching headsets which are very premium in quality, metallic tips, golden color headsets, so it's pretty rare to find exact color matching. And there's also 3.5mm tip with gold plated tips, standard USB to micro USB cable, and some extra cushions or ear cushions for the headsets that you have got here. That's all in the box. Let me get rid of everything and get back to the phone quickly. Giving you a closer look of the phone, the physical overview. This is the 6-inch display. It comes with the Android Lollipop, a huge battery of 3500 milliamp. On the right hand side of the phone you get the power wake up key. In the middle, a volume rocker on top of it, all finished in metal, and this phone feels fairly solid and sturdy when it comes to side frame. There is dedicated camera key right here. On the rear you would find a 24 megapixel shooter. This is a 24 megapixel camera with dual tone LED flash. A grill here which is probably microphones, and you get a fingerprint scanner which is kind of a dimple that reminds me of Motorola dimples on some of the Motorola phones that we have seen. Speaker grill down here, Gionee branding, some stickers. Let me get rid of them. Left side is totally clean, and on top you get 2 antenna bands and 3.5mm audio port, and on the bottom you get 2 more antenna bands and primary microphone hole and charging port. The back cover opens up and gives you access to SIM card slots, and let me quickly show you what lies beneath. Interestingly, the NFC antenna is here, and so does the flap cover or the extra flip cover. It also gets the NFC antenna which connects here. Besides having 64 gigs of internal memory, there is still a micro SD card slot, so you can expand the memory even further. There are 2 SIM card slots underneath the hood, and what it appears from these slots is it has 2 speakers here, so we'll test the audio quality just in a bit. So that's all about the physical overview, and let me quickly boot up, set it up, and get back. And we are back after quickly setting up the phone, and we also did a lot more than setting up the phone. We did run benchmarks, set our fingerprints, and I did unlock the phone just by tapping on the fingerprint sensor. If you can see this simultaneously, I'll just touch my finger to the fingerprint sensor on a count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And it unlocks in no time. It's very fast and accurate in unlocking. It recognizes the fingerprints almost instantly. It's very cool feature of this phone. So first thing that impresses me here is the fingerprint. It's the place where your index finger would naturally rest when you hold the phone, and it's a very quick and convenient way of unlocking the phone. So very nice feature there, Gionee. Talking about the display quality, first, it's an AMOLED 6-inch Quad HD display, which is fairly sharp and fairly high on display resolution. And to sweeten the deal further, the audio quality also complements that. It has dual speakers under the hood, which are very strong in terms of loudness as well as bass. The quality and clarity of videos that we play from this is really impressive. Let me just play this for you.
Rohit Khurana, host on Intellect Digest, and here are the reasons why you should subscribe right now to Intellect Digest.
The colors are rich, the tones are accurate, the contrast levels are high, and the phone does look very nice. At the same time, audio levels are very impressive. The audio output is better than average in the size category. Probably it sounds even better than some of the front firing speaker phones. I know it has rear speakers, but besides putting it on table, it's not muffling. Slight curve on the design of the phone is helping in that. And the speakers are really loud and clear. Let me play an audio track for you to show you the same. And it also comes with some equalizers that you can set, and also set the audio settings based on the kind of earphones that you are using. So in terms of audio and video department, in terms of multimedia consumption, this phone is well sorted and is one of the most impressive phones in this size category. Next, I'll talk camera, and I want to take some time to talk about cameras, since this phone comes with mighty 24 megapixel rear and front facing 8 megapixel cameras. I took some sample videos and pictures with this phone, and you can see them on your screen. I'll quickly jump to the camera roll. The pictures that I took had ample detailing. There is no loss of detailing even when blowing up the images. Even when you zoom into objects which are really far away, for example, this bird sitting on a truck, you can see that bird is visible clearly. This pattern on a very distant building is easily and clearly visible. The kind of clarity of images is very high, and also the depth of field effect is very impressive. You can see on this image with the car in the front in focus and rest, everything in the background is very highly blurred out, and this is exactly a contrast shot where we have blurred out the car and focused on the rear object, and you can see the clarity and detailing on the rear object. It's just mind-blowing how quick and clear this camera is. It's very fast when it comes to shutter speed. Let me give you a live demo of the same. So I have an object right here in front of the camera, and I can just go on clicking back to back. It does not lag, it does not create any sort of problem, and creates sharp images each time and every time. It's really impressive how good the camera is performing. Also, I noticed that there is aggressive amount of video stabilization going on when it comes to taking videos with the front as well as rear cameras. And here are the samples of the 4K video shot that has been downscaled for this video purpose. We'll separately upload the same in a separate file. So have a look at this video taken with the back camera. This is a quick video sample taken with the rear facing camera, and you can see the quality of video here, how it responds to light and changes in exposure. Now let's talk about the front facing camera. The 8 megapixel shooter on the front is as crisp and clear as the rear camera. It's good in taking pictures, captures good amount of light in outdoors as well as indoor conditions. Let me show you an indoor selfie that I took with this, and even when you are against the light, it is able to compensate for the extra exposure in the background and still take picture very sharp. So this is with a very bright window in background, but still it is able to expose the face properly. So There is some sort of HDR sort of arrangement going on even with the front facing camera. The camera app itself comes with a lot of modes. So you have face beauty, filter, night mode, professional mode is also there. So it's like freakingly loaded when it comes to camera performance, and it's really fast and responsive. A slight downside though is that with front facing camera you can go only up to 720p HD and not full high definition or 1080p. That would be nitpicking, but with an 8 megapixel sensor at front, this feels like a software restricted limitation of 720p. You can have a look at the sample of a short video that we recorded with the front facing camera right here. When it comes to recording with the front facing camera, the maximum that you can go is 720p. You can't go higher than that resolution, besides having an 8 megapixel sensor at the front, which is probably the software limitation. And this is a sample record with the front facing camera as well. So you can see how good this one comes out to be in terms of stability and quality, and also the audio is picking up from this camera only. So you can see the quality of audio that this phone picks up. After camera, let's talk performance. We tested with Antutu and we got a score of around 48,000 on this phone, which is impressive. Just for records, I have taken a screenshot of the same because Antutu is known to reset the scores every time you go on, and it scored around 48,000 on our test. It is paired with a Helios X10 octa-core 64-bit chipset, paired with the 3 GB of RAM, and there is 64 gigs of internal memory, which is coupled with around 51 to 52 gigs of available storage that you get out of the box. To get the quick settings or toggles, you have to swipe up from the bottom just like you would do on an iPhone or probably a Mizu phone. It's a new style of activating the phone. And to get quick notifications, you can swipe from top down. That will take you to the notifications. To unlock the phone with fingerprint, just rest your fingerprint on the fingerprint scanner and it takes you there. The audio pickup from the inbuilt microphones was also clear. When it comes to performance and gaming, this phone does not fail to impress us at all, and you can have a quick look at this gameplay video which shows you a glimpse of how good this phone is when it comes to graphics rendering on these games. To show you how good the internet browsing experience is, I'll just quickly open our website from a Google search, and you can see how fast and smooth it loads the same. We are on a Wi-Fi network. It's a fairly image heavy website and it is completely loaded now. You can see the scrolling is smooth. Let's try pinch to zoom. Again, very smooth. The graphics are rendering fine and it is doing a good job when it comes to internet browsing experience. Talking of some of the other key software features that you would like about this phone, that it does support USB OTG pen drive, so you can plug in a pen drive externally and you can play your videos etc. right from an external drive. There is an LED notification light up top next to the front facing camera module, so you have an LED notification as well. Also on software level, it does support a lot of gestures. For example, you can draw C on the blank screen and it will launch the camera. There are many such gestures which are available, and you can do a lot of things like waving the hand also has a gesture of unlocking the screen. So you have plenty of gestures like the motion gestures as well as the cold screen gestures which are supported. So in software features, it is also fairly loaded. Talking of the software version that you get on this, it is paired with Android Lollipop, and on top of that you would find Amigo UI, which is a custom skin by Gionee. This is the version 3 of Amigo, which is fairly fast and responsive. You can see that it does not stutter, it does not lag anywhere. It is kind of customized and looks far from stock Android, but in terms of absolute terms, it gives you some extra functionalities etc. because it comes with the a wallpaper library, there is theming engine, there is Chameleon application which lets you customize your phone as per your needs. There is also theme support. There is system manager which comes with options of saving your data, restricting background usage, giving you better battery life by removing some background applications. There is eco mode, which is like there is eco mode, which is like battery saving, and there is also a traffic monitoring app just to check that you are within limits when it comes to data consumption. So on software level, it is also loaded with a lot of features. Talking of battery life, there is a 3500 milliamp non-user replaceable battery on this phone, and it is too early for us to comment on that. We'll do a battery test in detail. We'll use this phone for a couple of days and get back to you with battery test. That we'll do in a separate video, and we'll give you a real life battery life scenario usage on this phone. Last but not the least, value for money. This phone is priced around 35,000 rupees. At that price, you get a phone which comes with a Quad HD 6-inch display, a fingerprint scanner, 3 gigs of RAM, high-end specification, brilliant cameras, good build quality, great audio quality. It's fairly sorted in most departments. On top of that, you get good visual appeal, good accessories in the box, fast charging support, and a very good overall package right out of the box. You need not go hunting for accessories. So in our opinion, it is a good deal at 35,000 rupees, especially with 64 gigs of internal memory, with which you need not expand the memory at all. So it is a big thumbs up from us, and it's a good buy if you are planning to spend 35,000 rupees. But there are many other phones in this price segment, so it's not free from competition. You can have a look at them as well, but if you are looking for a large screen device, this is probably one of the best that you can pick in this price segment. So it is a thumbs up from us, and you can pick up one from the link provided in the description section below with the best buy links. This is all we have on our first hands-on impressions review of the Gionee Elife E8. If you enjoyed watching it, give us a thumbs up by pressing the like button below. And for latest video updates, stay subscribed by pressing the red subscribe button. I hope to see you on my next video. This is your host Rohit Khurana signing off. Thanks for watching.